recap now. Someone has to have recap. Come on.
So after planning out where we were going to go, we traced out a course that we were going to take on by ship to Lux and Solda and then to Abergenie to carry out the plans to have a funeral for Hopper as well as check out Callan's monastery. But we decided we should probably figure out how the ship actually works. So we go to the docks and York goes out on the water to try and figure it out. He finds there are little people inside the bottle, and is trying desperately to get them out. But eventually it comes down to everyone comes out on the water and has to do jazz hands visually on their camera. So then once that happens, the ship finally shakes a lot and then fires out of the bottle about 80 feet away. And we all get onto the ship, and there's about 13 to 15, I believe, crewmen who all look the same. And after speaking with them, they inform us that the ship is fully stocked, that we all have full ownership, but we will fall into our respective roles that we've chosen. And essentially they've been stuck in the bottle for 3,000 years, and then there was an existential lore dump, which I still don't fully understand.
That's fine. It was mostly meth.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So after that, we decided to shove off, and we go 3 days by ship, heading towards the Lux and Solda port that York had mapped out. And over the course of those 3 days, York opens a letter that he got from one of the shopkeepers stating that all of us are wanted, specifically in the place of Lux and Solda that we're going. And it has drawn out pictures of all of us. He doesn't tell anyone just yet. And there's several other conversations that are had from York and Athanasius, Callan, and York and Kai, Dan and Brain, so on and so on. But eventually, we're nearing Lux and Solda, and Brain spots a massive ship coming out of the water. And the same happens 2-3 times. So we're surrounded by what is made known to us as pirate ships. The captain of this particular fleet is Gale Moonlance, Moon something.
The captain of the first pirate ship is Gale Moonwatch.
Moonwatch. And I have posted the pirate ship names, and then they start to board us. Then we also hear
clarification. They say begin boarding sequence.
Okay, so they haven't boarded yet.
That's right.
But then we also hear another voice coming from another location, which is Nicholas Trask, the captain of the Blonde Rachel, and 3 Lux and Soldan ships are approaching to presumably help us sustain the pirate attack or repel them. And that's about where we ended.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, do we know, or can we ascertain whether the Lux and Solda ships are here to help? Like, are they tracking these pirates and they're here for the pirates, or do we not know that?
Oh man, well that'll happen to be an insight check as soon as we begin. With that being said, let's get back at it. Everybody, if you will, please refer to the Owlbear Rodeo link that was posted up on Facebook or Discord. I believe people posted it there as well. It is.
Sorry, I moved the boat.
What?
I put it back.
I was dragging along the thing to see, and then I grabbed a boat in accident.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
man.
that's okay. Please put it back.
I think I did. You should check.
Yeah, I will.
I'm so
But
sorry.
yeah, if you guys will, please take a look at Alberutia. As you guys can see, there are 3 pirate ships directly around you guys. I have conveniently labeled them for your usage.
I am
can
confused.
see that
Why do those ships have 7 sails?
7 sails? What are you talking about?
A 1, 2. I'm. What am I looking at here? The blonde Rachel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then some sail rudders in the back.
Yeah. What about it?
I've never seen a ship like that. It's weird.
Yes, big ship.
Was it a
Big-
caravel or whatever? Caravel?
If you guys will take a look, you can see the blonde Rachel, you can see the Wayfinder and Horizon's Light on your right. You can see the Spear Point, Luxon's Night, and Luxon's Day that have surrounded the Silver Tongue, going in the same direction as you guys.
Which direction?
Going from left to right. I don't know. You guys are heading
North, south.
technically. No, you guys are technically going southwest.
Okay,
That's
but
what-
we're heading
yeah.
towards the other ships.
I'm sorry.
Are we heading towards the other ships?
That is correct. The masts indicate the direction in which you guys are going.
Okay, comprendo. I see now. I
Yes,
had
sir.
to zoom in a little.
Yep, that's totally fine. And as you guys can see, these ships are rather large. Well, as is yours, but these guys are a little bit larger than y'all's. If you look at the snap to grid, you guys can see that at least like Luxon's Day, Night, and Spear Point, they're taking up a total of about 50 foot long, just on their own. And that's not exactly directly to scale, but it's scale enough for you guys to be able to work with, I think, for what you guys may be doing this evening, depending on what it is that you guys are doing. If I need to scale it, I will.
Yeah, I didn't know if the squares were now 10 feet.
You know what, Jason? That's a really good idea. The squares are now 10 foot.
But
No, I mean that's about accurate.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Screw it. I'll just have to
And
do
I
it.
went ahead and put Yorick at the helm of the ship, or the
Actually,
wheel.
that's almost entirely correct.
Since I figure he'll be actually steering.
Oh, yeah,
most,
no,
if
no,
not
for
all
sure.
of this time.
If you guys would like, you're welcome to put your tokens on the ship itself. I'm not 100% sure that it'll be necessary, but if you guys
Okay.
would like to, that's totally fine. You guys are more than welcome to go ahead and do that. But you know what? I think that about covers recap. So what you guys are looking at, you're looking at 2 pirate ships on left and right of you, with another directly in front. And even farther in front of them are 3 ships that have claimed to be from Luxon Solda. These 3 ships seem to be rather menacing as they come towards you. You can smell a distinctive smoky smell in the air
Kind of
that's around
smells.
you all. The smoke smell lends itself to you all believing that it's that there was already a battle here that took place in some regards. However, the more pressing thing is that there are in fact 2 ships on either side of you and 1 directly in front. Your options are rather limited, especially whenever you are vastly outgunned, as it would appear, given the size of the Wayfinder, the blonde Rachel, and Horizon's Light, all of which were names that were called out to you guys as soon as someone reported it back to you all. They just clearly written on the side. The Spear Point and Luxon's Day, Luxon's Night, they were also reported back to you all, each given information by the familiars of your party. With that being said, Everyone, please go ahead and roll for initiative.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Should I roll an owlbear?
Probably should. I was gonna do the same.
If you want to roll an owlbear, that's totally fine.
Woo! 5.
Oh,
Ooh, buddy.
I see
Either
results.
way.
Even if you roll with an owlbear, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Zoom and just call on people per normal to get that information from you. Let's start with Jason.
Mod 20.
How did you roll twice?
What?
Who had a set?
Billy.
Oh, it's because she had a 7. Okay. It moved on me.
I got 13 or 12, but I have a question. Does the spawning of the dice count as a roll, or do we spawn it and then roll it?
I spawned it and rolled it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
I just spawned it
Oh.
because it rolled for me.
Callan,
12 as well.
Larilla,
6.
Ooh.
Day.
So funny thing, I get advantage on initiative, right? So
Mhm.
my first roll was a 3. Guess what my second roll was?
A
A
3.
one?
A 4.
ooh,
I have a 7.
moving up.
7 in total for Day. Kit.
7.
Good
5
grief.
plus 2.
Noah.
19. Mod 19.
The one guy who rolls well.
Drew.
Well, I had a 20, but
22.
Yeah, because you rolled twice.
Drew, was that a
Ooh.
23, sir?
22.
22. Thank
There
you.
we go.
Zenith has stepped away. Casey.
That's going to be a 22. I think me and Drew need to roll off.
We've got several roll-offs. We'll get to it in just a second. My lovely wife will get to her whenever she's available. Someone please let Sabrina know to chime in whenever she rejoins. Drew and Casey, you guys are up first with roll-off.
I got a 9.
Mine's a 12.
All right, that means Drew, followed by Casey, followed by Jason, followed by Noah. Then after Noah, it gets a little bit more complicated. Billy and Callan, please have a roll off.
I rolled a natural 2, so
15.
yeah. Billy,
I didn't hear exactly what you said, but I heard teen at the end. So Billy,
Yep.
then followed by Matt. And then after that, we need a roll off for Kitten Day.
11.
6. We're gonna have a great night.
That'd be awesome.
That
was
totally wicked.
Oh,
All right,
no.
I believe that I have initiative order for everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't believe I missed anybody, but if I did, please give me a shout. I have Drew, followed by Casey, Jason, Noah, Billy, Matt, Devin, Kit, Heather.
In the Zoom chat as well.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Devin, for posting that up on there. Drew seems to have a question. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need the freaking normie over here. What's the password for the owlbear?
Password is Unbardun, all caps, no
Okay.
space. UUNBARDUN.
Okay, hopefully I can remember that moving forward. Thank you.
No, not a problem, sir. It does change every week. So, guys, you rolled initiative. You know what that means?
let's kick some butt.
Let's run.
That's on my
Running.
individual.
Let's run some butt.
Let's run our butts away from this mess.
Initiative is also in Discord.
Gracias.
Initiative is in Discord as well as Zoom chat. Thank you, Devin, for being on top of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon battle music? Let's go.
I choose you, Stara.
Need freaking Pirates of the Caribbean battle music.
Dude, yes.
I believe that Master Drew Undrew has the first set of initiative. Drew, what you see in front of you is exactly what is depicted on Owlbear. You have 3 pirate ships directly around you. You have 3 oncoming ships that look to be of some sort of naval militia. What do you do, sir?
First, going to be looking for anybody immediately going for any ranged weapon. So I guess would a perception check be in order?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
That is 17.
17. Fantastic roll. As of right now, no one seems to be going after anything. You heard a shout that said, prepare boarding procedures, but other than that, no one seems to be responding in any particular way. Certainly not necessarily hostile to you all as of yet.
Okay. Where in relation to us immediately are other crew members, i.e., like NPC crew members?
Yeah. Valid question. Crew members are just sort of scattered about. At any point, you can call for crewmen, and they will be near you. They're just sort of scattering about, trying to prepare themselves for the onslaught if there is one.
Okay. Can I see that they're either preparing themselves or are they armed?
Yes, you can see that they're preparing themselves, and those who are on top deck have gone down to become armed. So right now, it's just all of you up on top deck. Everybody else is below deck, but they are presumably getting armed. That's what was shouted.
Okay. In almost righteous paladin might, he he brings out his sword, immediately slams it into the deck for the sword to burst into flames. He wields it with one hand forward and said, "To arms, men!" and literally leaps from the deck onto the bottom onto the main deck.
All right.
I thought you were about to say you were leaping overboard, and I was like,
Yeah.
I realize you're in heavy armor. You're gonna go straight to the fucking bottom of the ocean, buddy.
No, I would be dead.
I would.
Now he's hoping the sword's gonna like burn away the ocean and keep him. He's gonna go all the way to the ocean floor.
The infinite flames
I
will
was
keep me
like,
alive.
this is taking so many different turns than I expected already.
Literally,
He
first
just commits
turn.
suicide.
No, literally first turn, someone tries to evaporate the ocean. It's incredible.
Matt's
What
not
did I
too
do
to
sure
go
about
home?
my turn, but
YOLO.
Drew, you excuse me, Athanasius, you jump from the top of the second deck where the steering column is located, and you jump down to main deck in order to be able to get a better look of the things directly around you. As you do so, you can feel the weight of yourself crash down onto the ship, still with sword in hand, as you begin to walk slowly with exactly as you described it, the righteous purpose that you have in your stride, willing you to go forward.
For the sake of Athanasius's like perspective, or I guess his, how he's going to continue to carry himself, I have a passive perception of 15. How does the crew react to what I do?
The crew being vastly under the top deck, they don't necessarily have a distinctive reaction. However, the few stragglers that are up there, the 2 or 3 stragglers that are up there, they definitely give their nod of approval and almost like a non-hand gestured salute, but certainly a head nod in your general direction that says, "Hey, we're with you."
Good. Yeah, he'll.
Whoever just moved the ship, stop moving it.
Let's see.
I'm so sorry. I thought I was set to pan, and I was wondering what was going on.
Gosh, Casey.
Listen, it's not
I
my
guess the new
fault.
plan's the Ram, the Luxon's Day.
You're not far off from it.
Oh no.
That joke was beautiful.
All right, can we get some Pirates of the Caribbean music for when Bran just decides to grab the wheel and just fucking
and-
Black Pearl this shit?
And I guess he'll end with I guess he'll prepare improvise or
All right.
dodge, whichever one I guess would be more appropriate here.
Yeah, just the dodge action, which would give you all attacks against you
Yeah.
disadvantage, and you have advantage on deck saves.
What is improvise formally for?
Weapons.
It's
Like-
improvised weapon, meaning like you can grab like
Oh.
a rock and hit somebody with it. That's what
Okay,
improvised
no,
improvised
or like
weapon,
a
not
mop.
improvised.
Okay, we'll ready dodge then.
I
And then that'll
I
pretty much-
legit was talking to Jason and was like, so what plan do you have to get us out of this mess? And he's like, remember Pirates of the Caribbean? That.
Which part of Pirates?
No,
Please.
no. We're gonna get demonetized. Devin, shut up.
That was wildly out of tune. You can't prove
Yeah, it's
anything.
not anywhere close enough to be.
It was pretty close.
remotely- Only
Hey,
close in the sense that I am close to being a Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Why are you like bad British all of a
I was
sudden?
about to say.
I thought you were
Jaguar.
French.
Would you like a
Jaguar
with
Okay, French brain. What do you? Don't do something stupid.
Yeah, Brain, you're up, sir.
Oh,
Oh, fucking Christ.
so was I able to hide before this all really started kicking off?
Now would be your
Can I
moment.
make a-
to answer.
Okay, because I was hoping to get a surprise round off.
Oh my god.
As this is the first official round of combat, this would be your chance to hide.
Alrighty. Well, I'm
Was-
not even going to bother doing that. I'm just going to take the steady aim bonus action and just not really move because I think I'm on the top deck, right?
That's right.
All right. So I assume I can hit pretty much damn near any point I can reach on the map or I can see on the map. I don't know how far these ranges are, but I have a range of 600, so I'm not super concerned about it.
No, I can go ahead and tell you that the number of squares I believe is 53, which means that it would be 530 foot, which means yes, you could hit almost every point on the map unless you were aiming diagonally.
Amazing. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Now, did it seem like the Luxon Navy was here for us and the pirates, or they were here for the pirates and the pirates were here for us?
That would be an incredible insight check, sir.
From like
That's going to be
400
a
feet away.
21.
A 21 on insight. Yes, indeed. It would appear that that because of the banter that was just sort of briefly shouted across from space to space, where Gale Moonwatch, the leader of the pirates, shouted that they will pay for what they have done, and Nicholas Trask, the captain of one of the soldiers of Lux and Solda ships, shouted, "You will die by my blade, and we will bring you to justice." It seems as though their fight is within themselves and not necessarily directed at you.
Okay, cool. In that case, it looks like the pirates are the ones who are most directly blocking our escape. So I'm gonna make a few attacks. Would it be a free action to command crewmen?
That's a question for you now.
Can he articulate to command crewman?
He understands general.
And he can
Uh,
say he converses with people.
Yeah.
He
He's a
means my
doctor.
little friend. Maybe kind of a dumbass and going full flung into combat, but he's not.
He's dumb, but he's not too dumb.
Plus,
I'll
he
hit him
understands
with my
general
knife.
combat procedures.
Brain, yeah, they can understand.
Right, but would that take up my action to command crewman?
Yes,
Even if it's just speaking, which is technically a free action?
you are still controlling an NPC. Yes.
Okay. Then I'm just going to let crewman worry about himself. And I would like to make 4 attacks against the sails of whatever the flagship of the pirates seems to be.
I see Devin cheering and Noah praying. So go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were going for
Um,
people. Thank God.
All right, so because I took the steady aim bonus action, my speed is now 0, but I have advantage on my first attack roll.
Of course, please go ahead
Um,
and roll with advantage.
And I'm also going to take the sharpshooter thing and take a
Minus
-5 to hit, but a +10 to damage.
Of course.
So that's going to be a 15 plus 11 is 26, -5 is 21 to hit.
And a 21 will hit.
All right, and the Luxon's Knight, or whatever the flagship is, hasn't taken a turn in combat yet.
That's correct.
Awesome. So that's going to be, where's my D8? Hang on. All right, and then I need a 3d20. And if someone wouldn't mind rolling me 8d6, that would be appreciated.
Got you, boo.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 12d6. So it's 2d6 from sneak attack, 2d6 from blasting arrow, both of which are tripled, so 12d6.
I got 6.
I have 6.
Oh, Noah, you're fucked. I just rolled 2 nat 20s on this damage roll.
My D6 add up to 31.
Mine are 23.
All right, so 31 plus 23 plus 12 plus 40 plus 8 plus 15 times, or well, just plus 15, because this is just the first attack.
That's right.
Is that enough to just cripple their sails, I think?
What are your hit points? What did you roll? I'm not doing the math in my head.
Let me pull up the calculator. So Matt, you said you had 31. Devin, you had
23.
23. I had 12 off the D8s and then 48 off the D20s. And then I add 15 to that. So that's 129 damage.
Okay. That is
In one attack.
that is certainly enough to reduce their speed by a significant amount. However, their sails are still majority intact.
All right. So Brain, the first thing he does is he just stands very still and he pulls back on this beautiful, I think you said mahogany wooden bow,
That is
and
correct, sir.
releases this arrow with a fire in his eye, and it explodes on contact with the ship's mast, dealing 21 points of force damage to everything within 10 feet of where the arrow hit.
Lovely.
So with that, I think it's attack number 2. And I guess I'll go ahead and do it against the spear point. So, and we'll do sharpshooter as well. So that's a 16 to hit.
A 16 will hit, sir.
Alrighty.
Someone just
Matt and
threw up
Devin?
a lovely.
Or-
Hold on. Someone just threw up a lovely question. Do we rule the squares as 10 feet? Yes, Kyron, that's correct.
Uh,
How many, Casey?
I do not need any from you actually, because
Okay.
I've already used my sneak attack and my magic arrow, so we're fine.
Okay.
So that's going to be 6, 14, 24, 25, 38. That's just going to be 48 to the damage of the spear
Oh,
points. Seal.
Shucks, only 48.
Only 48. That was like half of it because I didn't have any D6. What a shame.
Must feel so
Actually,
bad about yourself.
Fury of the Small, a bonus action.
Both sails, I will go ahead and say, are lightly on fire.
Woo.
Yeah. And then I still have 2 more attacks. So I'll just go ahead and roll both of those at once, and they'll both be made against the 3rd pirate ship, so the Luxon's Day. So that's going to be with sharpshooter, without sharpshooter, it's a 30. With it, it's a 25. And that is going to be an 11.
An 11 will not hit.
Alrighty. So 25 will hit though. $30, 40, plus 16 is 56, plus 6 is 64, plus 15 is 79.
79 points of damage.
To the sails of the Luxon's Day, please.
Wait, so you got 3 attacks?
He has 4
I got
attacks,
4
but
attacks
he missed
because I
one.
action surged.
Oh, okay. I was like,
And correct me if I'm wrong, Casey, but your first attack was against Luxon's Knight. Is that right?
Yes, it was Luxon's Knight, followed by the Spear Point, followed by Luxon's Day. And the Luxon's Knight is the one that had the more explosive feature.
Lovely. So Luxon's Knight has taken a significant amount of damage as well as Luxon's Day.
Awesome. So hopefully that cleared us up to be able to escape these guys at least a little bit easier.
Potentially slow. All of their movement has been significantly reduced. I will not give you a numerical value for how much it has been reduced, but let's go on and move to Jason. Jason, it's your turn, sir. What will York be doing?
well,
By the way,
things have
Casey,
changed.
Incredible turn, sir. Incredible turn, Casey. Very well done, sir.
Things have changed since I thought, I was going to have to do my evasive maneuvers. But just as a thought, as a former pirate captain, how sharp do I know that these things can turn?
Probably about 180 degrees within about 30 seconds.
Okay, so 2 turns and you can just turn around.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna look today and just be like, what is going on? And,
Can we make it through that gap?
full speed ahead.
Rather than trying to do a complete 180, try to make it through the gap.
So I will angle
Okay,
us.
Noah, was that extremely like accidental meta stuff? Like, because you making all of those noises makes me want to retract what I just said.
I was choking on a biscuit.
Okay, checking there. That sounded very intentional, and I was like, oh shit, did I just get warned? Do not do this thing.
No, I was choking on a biscuit and dying.
You good?
Die.
Sorry.
Can you die quieter, please?
Yeah, I'm very anxious right now, so can you die a little bit more quietly?
I mean, it's not what I would advise you doing, but by all means, please go ahead.
Well, if we do a complete 180, we're gonna run right into the ship.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Right.
I understand your logic.
So I'm just going to really quickly angle our trajectory just where we're gonna maybe even just skid past, because I think the difference in speed at this point, we're going to collide if we continue forward.
We get close enough, some of us can still shoot off spells if we need to.
Absolutely. And speaking of, and which sails were on fire, did you say?
The Luxon's Knight, I know, is significantly damaged, and also the Luxon's,
It was all of them. They were
all
a
three
little
of them
bit
have
on
been taking
fire.
damage.
Okay. Well, after I adjust our trajectory, I will pull back my hand, and it darkens and really quickly erupts into crimson flame. And I shout, "Telum Ignis!" and then thrust it forward, and basically an arrow of fire just bolts to the spearhead's mainsail. And I'm gonna try and catch it more on fire. That
All right.
is, well, that's gonna be a mod 20 to hit,
A mod 20 will hit.
and it's gonna take 10 damage, 10 fire damage.
And that was directed at Luxon's Knight, is that correct?
Spear point.
Spear point, I'm sorry.
And as it hits the sail, it just erupts into a fiery blaze around and catches more of the sail on fire.
Lovely. The spear point now has some damage on it.
And yeah, I think that'll be it.
All right, lovely. After Yorick is Kai. Kai.
All right. So, real quick, which is the least damaged of the ships?
Spear point.
Spear point. Okay.
Well, also technically the least damage would
The
be
least damage of the sails.
technically the least damage of the sails would be the Wayfinder, Blonde Rachel, and Horizon's Light.
I mean, the ones surrounding us.
Oh, well, that would definitely be Spear point.
Spear point. Okay. Spear point. And do I have enough time to see which ones have like varying degrees of damage, if that's possible? If not, it's cool.
No. You can certainly tell that Luxon's Night and Luxon Day are almost evenly matched with damage. But Spear Point is certainly the least incapacitated.
Okay. All right then. All right. Then I know what I'm gonna do. Let me just go. There we go. All right. Ooh, I gotta move my token. All right. So as the ship is turning and we're all moving, Kai is just gonna put out his hand, palm up, like this. And then he is going to strongly but quietly say, I believe it is Morantine, which I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at 6th level, which gives me 7 rays. So I'm going to make 3 spell attacks against Spear Point.
Blast those mother frickers.
I need a cookie.
Don't choke on it.
26,
I think we all need a cookie.
Quiet.
19,
Choke quietly this time, Noah.
and another 19. Does a 26, a 19, and a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Okay,
I know a
so
lady who makes great cookies, Noah.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to direct those 3 bolts directly at the Spear Point sail. And that is, what? 3 times 66 worth of damage. So 6, 1, 4, 14,
15.
15, 20 now, because I rolled a 5. 26, and one more. That's a 329. Plus, I'm going to go ahead and use my Empowered Evocation on that one. So that's 34. Plus, I almost forgot. I'm going to go ahead and use my Onyx power. And, that's a good solid 2d4 on those. So let's just see what Johnny's got first in store. It's a 4 and a 2. So
a total of 40 points of damage, sir.
I mean, unless we want to do it for each attack, in which case, let me, please.
No.
Come on, you're not going to add. If someone action surged and attacked with the Onyx Greatsword, you wouldn't have them roll damage for each swing.
Absolutely not.
All right, remember that, everyone. Remember that. Put it in the thing.
It has been added to the stones.
So shall it be done?
Only.
And the Lord saw that it was good.
Okay, so.
And the dungeon master saw the situation, and it was very bad.
And he said, "Ah, frick."
All right, so you said that's.
I needed the cookie.
So you said that's 40 for spear point, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and then we just gotta roll 6 for it. Oh wait, it's 2d6, so I need to roll 4. 10, 16, 17. 17 to Luxon Knight. 2, 6, 3, 6, 2, 3, 6, 6.
What?
And the 6 was to Luxon's Day, is that right?
No, I'm sorry. I was doing math in my head. So I sent 2 to Luxon Night, 2 to Luxon Day, rolled 18 and 19 on Luxon Night. They hit?
Yes, sir.
Then rolled a 24 and an 18 on Luxon Day.
All right.
All right. So, and then that's 18 on Luxon Night. That's 18 on Luxon Night and 19 on Luxon Day.
Points of damage, I'm assuming?
Yeah, each. And am I close enough to be heard by Yorick?
I would assume you would be near
that's
the
where we
wheel.
get- yeah. Yorick, Captain, I think I've slowed their sails some more. Hopefully it makes getting out of here easier.
Good. Everyone, if you can, fire at their sails.
You heard the captain. Fire at their sails. Crewmen.
Incredible. Well done use of conversation. The next person up is Lucy.
Okie dokie. My turn's gonna be pretty simple. I'm basically gonna position myself and hold an interact action to interact with the sails to either slow us down or speed us up. The trigger would be instructions from Yorick.
Fantastic.
And that's basically my turn. Just holding out to assist with other plans.
Fantastic. Absolutely. I'm 100% with you. Followed by that is a lovely Callan.
So I'm gonna run to the side of the ship, and I don't have anything to fire because I'm a punchy boy.
You don't have any darts?
I have shuriken.
That's not going to do anything against the sail.
No, it's going to do jack squat. So, Noah, would you consider if anybody launched anything like an arrow or like a grappling hook or something to attempt to board, would that be a missile that I could deflect away from the ship?
The answer is yes.
Yes. I would like to do that. I will take the dodge action, and because deflect missiles is a reaction, so I will take the dodge action and just be ready to intercept any type of anything that is going to come at the ship if anything is thrown, and just be ready to bat it away.
Sounds great, Matt.
I'm sorry, when everybody else comes up with brilliant inventive ideas, oh sure, that's fine, but if we're deflecting stuff, oh yeah, that's great, Matt.
No. I absolutely agree. That is a brilliant use of being able to deflect missile.
He just hates deflect missiles.
I know.
I just
If
hate
I-
deflect missile.
If it helps, it does state whenever you are hit by a ranged weapon attack, so they may have to be aiming at you.
No, by you, I'm classifying that as the ship at this moment, specifically for Matt's condition.
Okay.
There you go,
Right on
Matt.
the
I'm throwing you a bone.
starboard side.
I love you, Noah. Never forget it.
I love you too. Don't forget it.
All right.
After Matt is Devin or Day, excuse me.
Okay, awesome. So, have we moved any further than from where Yorick just pointed us?
I'm glad you asked. That's about how far you guys have moved.
Okay, so at the end of the last session, I was already on the prow of the ship. That's where I want to be standing. I want to go to the starboard side, and I want to look onto the Luxon's night and see if I can see Captain Gale Moonwatch.
If you will, please go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, not good. Not great. That's gonna be a 13.
Yes, you can absolutely make out Gale Moonwatch as standing at one of the main masts of the ship. Is just sort of jumping around, giving orders as best as what she can. But you can see that she's favoring her left leg a lot.
Oi, Gale! What the fuck? Coming after someone else? You coming after me? Really? You really think coming after Cassadea Dagon is gonna work out in your favor?
Gale does a swift turn to just sort of glance back over at you, and doesn't, like, as soon as it makes eye contact, pays you no attention whatsoever, and begins focusing back on the SLS directly in front of you.
Oh, so you're friends. Great.
No, just kind of hoping that notoriety would help in my favor a little bit here. I mean,
I don't-
she living under a rock this whole time.
I don't think it did, Day.
Yeah, no, got that. Can I throw my anchor at how close are we to either of the chips? How close am I to the Luxon's night?
Each block is worth a 10-foot square now. So between you and the Luxon Knight, if you get to the forefront of the ship, you would be about 20 foot away from making contact with the ship itself.
Okay, and this back mast right here, how about that?
The back mast, meaning the farthest most one?
No, the one closest to us. There's 3, aren't there? Unless I'm saying that wrong.
No, you're right. Yes, between that, you're looking right at about 30 foot.
Right. So, because I have the chain of returning attached, I would like to just fucking yeet my anchor at that mast.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do it. I believe in you.
There we go.
Please
an
go
anchor?
ahead and make an athletics check, please.
Athletics
Yeah.
instead of an attack?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, make a ranged attack. I'm sorry.
Ooh, that's bad. That is a 14 on me.
A 14 on the mast. Believe it or not, that still hits.
Awesome.
It's a big
Great.
old mast.
Okay. So, I didn't rage because I figured me doing the check was a bonus action. So,
Jesus, you yeeted that thing 70 feet?
30 feet, dude.
Where, well, Luxon's Knight, right?
Yeah, but he just told me it was 30 feet away, so that's what I'm going off of. Kit.
Okay.
Each one of these blocks is 10 foot, right? And if you're standing at the very front of Silver Tongue, you're
Oh,
looking
okay.
at one,
It was prow
2,
starboard.
3 blocks.
I thought you were in the middle of shit. I'm like 10, 20, 30. So like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so that is going to be 21 points of damage. And
Admirable.
and that's really all I can do because I think it takes a bonus action for me to pull it back. So right now I just have a grip on the anchor and I'm just pulling after that,
No,
trying to bring it back to me.
This is exactly what I wanted you to do before Brain did his thing, and yeah, it was going to be spectacular.
Well, I was hoping that I was going to be able to make enough damage, but then I had to make a check, see if I could get Gale, and I was going to try to see if I could talk her into like not doing this, and so I didn't get to do my full entire turn attacking a mast because I figured like if I did that, then I would have destroyed the entire thing. But you know, things happen.
Things happen.
Things happen.
So, by the way, I want you guys to know this is going entirely better than what I thought it was going to go for you guys, just as a whole. So, well done so far.
They haven't gotten turns yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
no, just
that's
double
true.
checking on a bonus action, I can bring the chain back. And would you say that my bonus action was that perception check?
I'll let you bring the chain back if you want to.
Okay, cool.
Is that a yes?
Yes, that is amazing. We're good.
All right, muy bien. All right, Dan.
All right. Alrighty. All right, cool.
Moving
You
on
know-
faster.
I was impressed. Okay. So I would still be under the ship in the kitchen. I've been tossing back and forth whether I would actually have Din come up and do something.
Let Din have some fun.
I did have some fun. Okay. Do I have the movement to get up top, Noah?
Yes,
I have
sir.
30.
You do.
Okay. I'm not sure. Okay. Is there any ship you want to concentrate on?
That's an RP question, my dude.
That is an RP question. It's also more of me talking. All right. Well, I think I do want to use something though. You said each square is 10 feet, right?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
So if I were to stand on the left side of Silver Tongue, the spear point would be within 30 feet of me, right?
That's correct, sir.
Maybe a little less. It's right over that line.
Yes, sir.
Would there be anyone running back and forth from the spear point to us?
Oh, they're at well, not from the spear
No,
point
no,
to
so-
you
so-
all,
or
but on the
across
spear
your
point
point?
itself.
Great. Could I chain launcher one of the guys on the spear point? 'Cause I still have that.
He's
No.
leaving.
Already, we're
Got
not
a
even
scorpion, but I'm
round
over here.
of that.
So it's a 30-foot chain.
hmm I just kind of like lock it. It was my arm. I just kind of like lock it on.
I had forgotten that you had that.
I
Because with how
I
many
have-
limbs
I
you've been
just
growing
got
back,
back.
and then
yeah. I have shot it from boats before. That's how I got Hova's body.
What am
Well-
I missing, and why did Noah just leave? Because it seems
I'm
like he
shooting
was
my
a
chain
Din.
launcher over to the spear point to grab someone and pull them over.
That doesn't seem fair.
I honestly
Oh,
almost think about
seems
using my
almost
anchor the same
rude.
way.
I have an idea if you actually do pull someone over.
Interrogation.
No.
Ooh, my favorite.
I have a system interrogation I'd love to bring in.
Jason,
No,
no.
no, Kit, please. We
Not
spoke
that
about
dark,
this. It better not be that one.
I don't want a dark. That dark is just wrong.
Yeah.
That is just not something I could handle today.
I would just want like the intimidation stuff.
Ooh, Kai would not.
No,
be
I
interested.
definitely
So what did Day wind up doing? Because I see something in the Discord
I
about
think
that's
she
what.
yeeted her anchor at their mast.
She
At the back mast, I did 21 points of damage to the back mast of the Luxon Knight.
Yes, Kit.
Mm.
Okay, cool. I want to get my physical dice because I don't like this dice roller.
Yeah,
I've rolled nothing above 5.
I've rolled like 4 nat 20s on my physical tonight, and I don't know what is going on with this mouse pad. But I'm
Okay, let
taking
me
it
get
with
my
me.
actual d20, not the magic d20. Cool.
Can someone tell me what the initiative order is? Because I'd like to just be popped on the end of it whenever.
It's popped in it's in the Zoom chat.
and
Push
the
it.
Discord.
If you
Because
join
I
Zoom
join later,
late,
it's not going to be there.
It's in Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it is, yeah, it's been like triple pasted now. into-
Okay, so that is a 25 to hit.
What are you rolling to attack with that, by the way?
Spell attack.
Wait,
It
a
hits.
chain.
Because it uses my magic to launch it with fire.
it hits.
All right, that is 44 and the dude is well hooked.
The dude's dead.
No.
He has 4 hit points.
No, I thought you said 44.
No, 4d4.
Oh, okay.
5, 9.
It uses my fire to launch it
10.
with magic.
10
It's the
damage.
best sentence.
Okay. Takes 10 damage, is wrapped around the person's waist.
Oh no. Oh, it's wrapping now? It used to just impale them.
It's wrapped.
Then, Kit, I'm telling you, wrapped is better in this situation.
Okay.
Get
over
here.
All right. And then I'll
Condemned.
just start
Scream.
retracting the chain. We never built rules for that one, so
The chain begins to retract, and yes, the person is brought overboard after much scrambling, trying to grab onto whatever they can with absolutely no avail, and then is just thrown basically overboard, and like a fishing line begins to be reeled back towards you.
Straight through the water. He
this
has
is
a
how we
trout.
get dinner, guys.
He has a trout in
The
his mouth.
kraken that make it steering. The kraken that
Actually,
make
I
it
take it
steampunk.
back. I take all of it back.
Mhm.
Nope, it's not wrapped around him. It goes right through both cheeks. In one out.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! He didn't have a jaw anymore. The hook's the size of my fist.
You said
Oh my-
impale, right?
Yeah, I thought it'd be like center mass, but okay,
Oh.
dang.
he's trying to keep us from asking him questions.
It doesn't matter. I'll go into his head.
No, I definitely.
No.
All
Oh
right,
my
well, all right.
god.
And with that, dinner will explain. Well, I got dinner tonight.
Oh my god.
Jesus fuck.
Not a good joke.
Could you imagine being a
Great
fish
joke.
and you just see a whole human being dragged by his mouth and just knowing that's going to be you someday?
Nat, intimidation, my man.
What now? What, Matt?
Oh, I said nat 20 on that intimidation.
Oh, do I get to roll that?
No.
I guess because like I wouldn't think I would. All
You
right.
just have to.
Do I get proficiency in fishing now?
All right. Din, does that end your turn?
Yeah, that would be my turn.
All right. Upon your next turn, the person will be on board of the ship, I believe, if you're able to reel him up fast enough.
Cool.
All right. After Din is Larilla.
Yes. I would like to get closer to where Yorick is. If I can get 30 feet like to him or at least close to him.
Mhm.
Okay, and he was trying to change the direction of the ship, right?
That's correct.
Okay. I am going to cast Control Water and redirect flow so that the water is like going in the same direction that he wants to be going to make it that.
believe it or not, that actually helps significantly. There is a specific stat that I'm using for this encounter that that affects your speed if you're going with the wind or against the wind or with the water or against the water. So yeah, that actually helps you all significantly in terms of your movement. Let me go ahead and make that adjustment. Let me make sure that I'm looking at the right thing here. If you are with, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you are, if you guys are going with the water, your movement speed is 60 foot.
Woo!
Okay.
Caitlin. Oh no.
I told her to do this.
I did my best to balance that staff, but there's not much I could do.
All right, there you guys go. I put you guys 60 foot in the direction that you guys were going.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can turn.
Yes. You have no idea.
There seem to be some people who are off the ship. If you will, please make sure that you stay with the ship if you put your tokens on said ship.
The
I
ship
was
just
gonna-
moves without.
I should probably do that.
Unless I
would
will
be
count you all as being overboard.
here. Oh God, my thing is giant. Why?
There's a
Size.
size slider.
Put it all the way
wait,
down.
There we go. All right. Yep.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
no, it's compensating for my ego.
Yes.
Lorilla, does that complete your turn?
Yes, and I'll just call out to Yorick. Let me know if I need to change anything I can for.
No, you are doing fantastic. Keep doing that.
It will last up to 10 minutes.
Okay. And actually, I will tell you, once we passed, maybe could I issue a command on my turn and then have her use a reaction to do it, or does she have to wait until her turn?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
All right. After Lorilla is Q.
Alrighty. So hold on, let me. I'm here. Sorry, I'm helping dog sit because I forgot I accidentally fell asleep. So Q had been taking a nap, and so he hears some sort of annoying racket upstairs and is coming up to investigate. So I'm going to the top of the ship. What the bloody hell is going on up here? And then I see everything unfurling, and I'm like, okay. And I'm gonna cast Alter Winds on 4th level with my staff to increase our speed right below, so increase the wind speed to the back of our
1 step.
sails.
Yeah.
Fourth level, I can increase it up to 3 steps.
One at a time.
One at a time,
yeah.
though.
Yeah. One at a
What
time.
is
Yeah,
the
it's one
current
per
wind
casting.
conditions?
So no, for context, you have like becalmed, and then you have favorable, and then you have stormy. For
These
right
are
now.
these are under the classification of favorable wind.
Okay, so I'm gonna have, and Kit, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yes.
but I can choose the direction of the wind, right?
Centered on you.
Centered on me.
Yes.
Centered on you, moving towards the southwest is what I will allow.
Okay, I'm increasing it to storm
Wait, the
force wind.
southwest? That's
Behind
the
us.
bottom left of the map. That's not. Oh god.
No, we're heading southwest already.
I
But
am not
we're
referring to in
pointed-
reference of the tokens themselves.
Okay. Whew. Awesome.
Okay, so I'm increasing it to storm force wind centered on us, heading southwest.
That sounds good to me. What does that increase your, does it specifically say that it increases your movement speed, or is that up to the?
So that would be up to you. There used to be a table for that in AD&D, but that doesn't really apply in 5e. So it would pretty much just be like harder to shoot winds because the wind's so strong. Better if it's with it, harder if it's against it. So I would a little bit of it.
I've moved you all properly.
Okay.
And it only if it affects a 20-foot radius sphere
Mhm.
or a 40-foot diameter.
So pretty much in
So-
like a sphere around you, the wind is blowing that much harder. So if you were standing right behind like the back sail, that sail's gonna get a lot of wind.
Right. But
Yep, and that was the intention. What I would be behind the back sail.
so none of the other ships seem to be impacted by this wind, but you guys are moving in a significantly faster pace than what everyone else is. The wind was already in a favorable condition as to where Spear Point, Luxon's Night, and Luxon's Day were moving at a considerably faster rate than Blonde Rachel, Wayfinder, and Horizon's Light. But now you guys are you guys have made your way in front of Spear Point as well as Luxon's Night and Luxon's Day, and you guys are at about a 5-degree increase of moving to the stern side than where the onslaught of forward-facing ships on either side of you come. After Q, does that end your turn? I'm sorry.
I believe so. I'm just
Okay.
gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch and see what else is going on. 'Cause
All
I'm
right.
looking up and
as the
I'm not
wind
very
picks-
awake right now.
As the wind picks up, Day's just gonna like clamp onto the side of the boat and just start laughing. Just pure
Yeah.
joy as this is happening because she has not been on a ship battle in years, and this is just everybody sees her just like throwing her head back, hair blowing in the wind, just pure joy as this is going on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Zenith. Zenith, love of mine.
I think she's still dealing with the baby. Maybe.
6, 5.
She said that earlier and never responded again. What?
All right.
Sorry.
After what?
Never mind.
What?
It's all good. We're good.
All right, cool. After Zenith, things begin to happen around you guys.
Way hey, and we're all screwed. Way hey, and we're all screwed. Way.
I was singing "You Banished Privateers." Ah, the ship is sinking, ship is sinking, ship is sinking.
Oh,
Holy
dang.
cow.
Hmm? Oh, what I miss? Oh, everything moved. Okay.
Yeah, everything got a wee bit closer together. We're gonna have a
Okay.
very interesting battle in just a moment. But the first thing that you all hear is but before everything starts going to crap, the captain of the Blonde Rachel, Nicholas Trask, yells out at the top of his lungs that if the pirates do not change course, that they will run into them with no hesitation. Followed by Gale Moonwatch shouting that Zemi would have wanted me to do this, and continues on directing course.
I recognize that name.
Zemi Stronger?
I recognize that name.
Potentially so.
I'm asking as like former pirate, like somebody, like, do I recognize that name?
Yeah, same here.
Like as a yes or no, it's not a potentially I recognize.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying I do recognize that name, as though I
No,
as though I
no,
had said it
I was
before.
asking would Day recognize that name?
Would they recognize that name? Absolutely, maybe. Go ahead and please roll a history check.
Can I do the
Absolutely,
same?
Maybe.
Yes, Jason, you may also do the same.
Hey,
I love those D managers. Absolutely, maybe.
17.
15.
All right, Day has a 17, and Yorick
15.
17, 15. Both of you recognize the name Zimmy Stronger as someone who most certainly was not a pirate, but rather as one of the people who was on the arresting team for you guys whenever at some point you all were arrested within the legions or within the vicinity of Luxensolda.
Okay.
I was never arrested in Luxensolda.
It was close to an arrest for you. Some sort of an encounter that would have led to your arrest. You recall hearing the name.
So, what I think pretty upstanding guy in my point of view, or no?
She was absolutely lovely within the upstanding community.
But not in the pirate community.
That is correct.
How closely would I know her?
Almost in passing.
Okay, never mind then.
You did not lie with her.
I was just wondering. He was being real
Dang.
cryptic. I needed to specify.
Dang, the call out.
I needed to
Jason
specify.
knew
He
where
was
this
being
was
super
going.
cryptic. Okay.
Fair.
The past 5 years, I was with a bunch of adventuring people on the up and up. I wasn't doing anything criminal, so I was
Yeah.
just trying to figure out what was going on.
But you didn't roll a 30, so you don't get a specific answer.
30 plus is a straight answer. I only rolled a 17.
Not good enough.
Up to who knows?
Hey, instead of playing the Pirates of the Caribbean music, can we play the Why is the Rum Gone song, please?
That applies when you're having rum.
I believe that's also copyrighted somehow.
It can, how can you copyright words?
That is
Oh,
very
man,
easy
that's
to do.
such
That's
a
all
great
you
question.
do, buddy. That's all you
That's
do.
music copyright itself.
Yeah.
That is
I mean-
the entire point. All right. So after they all have taken their movement, the firing will begin. Cannons begin to be fired by Horizon's Light, Blonde Rachel, and Wayfinder onto Luxon's Day, Luxon's Night, and Spearpoint, respectively. No one seems to be aiming at you all at this moment. No one is aiming at you all at this moment. The Spearpoint has taken notice of you all due to one of their crew having been yeeted off of the side of the ship. However,
He's jiggling along the side.
He's gonna die.
However, excuse me. However, all of the fires that are coming onto the sails and whatnot, it has only been credited as the Blonde Rachel, Horizon's Light, and Wayfinder have been doing something like that. That they had shot flaming arrows, and that was the reason that they were on fire. However, Spearpoint, Luxon's Night, and Luxon's Day all have taken a significant amount of damage throughout these attacks. That's all. After that, let's go back to Athanasius.
Sorry. Okay. So we are heading towards the direction. It looks like we're heading towards the Wayfinder, but we heard from the Blood Rachel. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. As close as we're able, I'm going to move, I guess, within I don't know how much space is on the ship, or if my movement speed. This is basically going to end up being most of my action probably. So if I had to dash, I guess we can make it happen. Still with his visibly flaming sword, is going to get on the front end of the ship and posture himself similarly as to after he jumped down. So as, again, in response to them saying, well, if you continue forward, you'll run into us or we'll run into you. He basically slowly walks up in response, slams his sword into the deck, and finds the closest thing to stare at and pinpoints, and he does not move moving forward.
All right.
Aggressive.
Very
stealing
well.
powers.
Very aggressive.
The reverse, Captain
Again,
Jack Sparrow.
readying, I guess readying dodge, really.
Readying dodge.
Is
All right.
block technically an option?
Sadly,
Well,
no.
that would be
Sadly, no.
dodge essentially.
What a tragedy. All right, yeah, dodge. Dodge will be fun.
All right.
And that'll be it.
Brain.
Alrighty. So I had to step away to check in a couple guests. What is the reaction from these other 6 vessels to the insane amount of things that have happened in the past 6 seconds?
15.
Not a lot, to be honest.
15 seconds. Not a lot. Okay.
They're basically ignoring
So they're
you
not.
because they're more focused on each other than anything else.
So what I'm hearing is I have the opportunity now to probably get at least a couple kills on these poor unsuspecting pirates.
Or not.
Yeah, preferably not.
We could just leave and not give them
Yes,
reasons.
you do have every right to do so.
Amazing. For the glory of all goblin kind and whatnot.
No, for the destruction of your
Oh.
party because you lack common sense. Yes.
I mean, he has intelligence of 6. He probably really wouldn't think it
I
through.
think common sense is wisdom.
He has a wisdom of 7, I think.
Well,
Not
I have a
helping.
wisdom
It's
of
higher.
15.
No wisdom of 7. Of course, there's none. It's fine. Go ahead,
I
Casey. I'm
have a
sorry.
wisdom of 15 first of all. Actually, shit, there's guests up front. I have to be right back.
Okay. We will. We'll hold for a second for Casey to come back. Oh my lord. Once again, I would like to say this has gone significantly different than what I than what I thought it was going to go. But since Casey is away from keyboard or AFK for the moment, that brings me to today's sponsor, AFK Arena. Thank you so much, AFK Arena, for sponsoring this video. Please download AFK Arena. It's in the description box below. AFK Arena, use code AFK7777 for 30 free draws. Thanks so much.
Do I get Markiplier?
That will literally never get old to me.
Hello, everybody, and I've been added to AFK Arena.
Oh Lord.
Uh,
I genuinely love making that joke so much. It's like the highlight of
know
the
you
week
do.
every time I get to make that stupid joke.
Question for Day.
See?
How long is your
Nope.
chain?
30 feet.
Okay.
I mean, 6 feet, but magically 30 feet.
Right. I was wondering, and you can only move like 30 feet yourself.
I have 40. I'm 40.
Oh,
Unarmed movement barbarian. So
I forget they get that.
Thanks to today's sponsor, Roman, for 5 times the growth, just like Days. Never mind.
Chain, yeah. So
Chain.
anyway,
yes, Jason.
Go to getroman.com. Use promo code
Noah-
/UnbarDune for 15% off your first order and a free consultation.
Just keep talking, Jason.
I believe, Noah, that Day was at you were at the opposite end that York is at, right?
I am at the starboard bow. I'm at the very front right of the ship.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wonder if you would you probably wouldn't be able to reach the spear point from where you're at, would you?
No. I mean, I could dash, but then I can't do anything.
Right.
That's an action for me.
I mean, Kyron has still got plenty of spell slots to go.
If you can yeet me towards the back of the ship, I go right ahead.
Well, I was just gonna
Mainly-
blow it. I was just gonna blow it up, but that works too. We can make that work.
No,
I
I'm
mean-
gonna do a full on team attack in a second. So
Yeah, I
we'll-
don't want to actually blow them up. I just want to cripple them before they
No,
come after us. We don't need a
right.
complete and total vendetta here.
Well, here's the good news. I'm an evocation wizard, so I can just directly target the mast and like pick out who I don't want to get hit, and I'll pick whoever's standing closest to the mast. Mast, not mast.
Yeah, Yorick's thinking in this is it's better to make bitter acquaintances than enemies. So
And
he doesn't want to kill any of these people.
And then literally, is it bad? I've been talking to kids so much that in my mind, I heard Den's voice go, "Well, you don't have any enemies or acquaintances if they're all dead."
Right.
Yeah.
It would be so easy to become evil in this game because I
Well, see-
feel it in my soul.
See, that's why, I initially made Yorick lawful evil, but then I changed it to lawful neutral. But it's mainly just like I put moral boundaries on him to make him not go too
Devin.
insane with everything.
Devin, check Messenger. I need your opinion on something.
Oh, okay.
Is Casey back?
I haven't heard anything from him yet.
No.
Okay. We'll skip for the time being. We'll circle back.
Okay.
No. it's not.
That means that it is Yorick.
Yeah. So a couple things. I want to basically shout at Lorilla, who's right next to me. Change the direction so that we spin around. Essentially going this way instead of straight forward.
Hey, Captain, I'll do my best.
How are we still supposed to be trying to get to Lux and Solda?
They're
Now,
still moving.
Can I interact with the sails in any way to assist her with that?
I think
I'm
if you would,
Not sure how ships work.
I will shout out to you to, I guess, if we're able to put at least one of the sails up to where we turn a little bit quicker instead of going forward with the momentum, maybe.
If that's a thing.
Billy, please go ahead and roll percentile die, which is your both D10s.
So that's either 8% or 80.
How about this? How about you roll let's re-roll. Roll your first D10, and that will be your primary or your tens place digit, and then your single place digit.
73.
73. Okay, perfect. Please go ahead and roll your D20 now.
14.
Wow. Okay. Between Lorilla and Lucy, you guys are able to move a total of 140%, or 140 degrees.
What is Lucy doing here?
Sails.
Okay.
Well, because of how light and how little strength she has, she's just hanging on ropes. And she's doing
So
so.
wait, are we just like drifting right now?
Well, I'm wanting to turn the ship around and I guess issue another command today to try and hook the front of their ship with your anchor.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What the actual?
That doesn't seem like it's gonna go
Maidenhead
well.
or front mast?
Whatever you can hit.
Alright. Roger that.
I love watching all of the tokens just fly back onto the ship.
I
It's the
know.
most. It's the funniest thing.
I wish
we're
we
in
could breed tokens.
a-
That would make me happy.
Oh,
It's like
we've-
NPCs teleporting back into place.
What did you roll there, Devin?
But I didn't, it's not my turn to attack. So
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't roll.
I was still gonna let you go ahead and roll.
Oh, okay. That is 19?
You said 19.
Yeah,
Mod or un?
modded.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
You were able to grab. You're able to grab the foremost mast of the spear point.
Okay, and my thinking with that,
Did I also do damage with that hit since it was my anchor?
Yeah, go ahead, roll to hit or roll for damage.
$22.
22 points of damage to the mast of spear point. Okay.
now hold on,
I'm
and
gonna wrap my arm in the chain and just tighten it.
yeah, now hold on as tightly as you can, and we're gonna continue spinning, and just
Oh god.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I literally go, Captain, what?
Let's fucking do this!
Is it
Day
Beyblade time?
understands. We're going. Everyone, hold on.
Look, I stand you and everything, but what?
Is the
Captain.
ship basically like horizontal with or like almost sideways with the way we turn like that?
It does do a little bit of a Fast and Furious Tokyo drift where it almost comes off of two wheels. It goes up on two wheels if the boat had wheels. Yes.
Yeah.
Is there enough time for me to take my turn real fast?
Well, hold on. We gotta circle back to Casey real quick. Casey.
Okay.
Yes, I am here. I am alive. Can I see the helmsman of the spear point?
Oh no.
The helmsman or the captain?
The helmsman.
Well, fortunately for you, they're one and the same. Yes, you can.
I want to make a trick shot, please.
Yep, you can roll for trick shot.
I want to sacrifice one of my attacks to tie some rope to an arrow and then do a trick shot to bind the captain into turning the wheel as hard starboard as he can.
Just shoot his arm and then yoink.
Basically.
That was so good
So
because
that's going to force him to cut to his starboard, and then we
Yep.
can continue doing our drifting around his outside, and that will make sure that that will lessen the chances of us running into each other.
Right, and
have him headed towards Luxon's Day.
yes, which is exactly what I was thinking.
So I might be able to get like 120 kills right now.
Hey. Me,
I mean, I'm cool
Devin,
with just getting the fuck out of here, but also that sounds real nice.
Devin, I've been waiting for this so long.
Casey, I will, Brain, I will 100% allow you to do this, but this will be your only action, okay?
Okay. Only action, but I still have my bonus action.
Yeah, you can still use your bonus action, but this is your only action. Like, this is the only attack roll in which you can make.
Okay, here's the question. Do I use my bonus action to re-roll it if I miss, or do I use my bonus action to give me advantage? Fuck it.
Use your bonus
we're just
action to
gonna
give
do
you
it live.
advantage. 100% give yourself advantage on this.
Is that what we're doing? All right. Well, we're not going
I
to do
would advise-
sharpshooter. That's going to be a 13 plus 11, so a 24 to hit.
Dude.
Did you give yourself advantage?
Yeah.
All right.
So he just plants his feet real firm, and he wraps this rope around this arrow in one swift motion and pulls back this massive bow and just lets go.
This is
For a 24
going
to hit.
so
this
well.
Poor captain.
About to go even better, my dude.
Yeah.
Poor guy doesn't get covered, does
Let's
he?
do it.
The poor guy doesn't get covered, does he? Because I
Even
want to
if
know
he
if
got cover, I have sharpshooter, so I get.
Yeah, it's the sharpshooter
Um,
thing. Ignores
yeah.
it.
Yeah, even if he
Okay.
had cover, I ignore 1/2 and 3/4.
Then for like me and like other spell guys, do they get cover? For like considering us who don't have sharpshooter? Like if they're like behind the wheel. Noah?
I'm sorry.
I was wondering, for people who don't have sharpshooter, if someone's like behind a wheel, would that kind of cover? Like half cover?
It counts as partial cover, yeah.
Okay, so all right.
All right. Dang it, Casey. Well done, sir. Noah, it's your up.
Hold on 1 second.
No intelligence, 15 wisdom, dabbing on him all day.
All right.
Yeah.
It's time for me to do some more cool shit.
Help
All
me.
right.
This whole battle has been some nonsense.
So I'm currently closer to the back of the ship than the front, but I'm about to fix that real fast. So I'm gonna get on my little broom and I'm gonna zoom on over to Day and quickly dismount. And as soon as I am off of my broom, I'm gonna say, "Hey Day, you need a hand with that?" And then I'm going to go Rex Sanam, and Bigby's hand is conjured, and I'm going to grab onto that chain with Bigby's hands, and then just in case, I'm going to fucking anchor myself to the ship with my little prehensile tail. I'm sure there's something to grab onto, and because I use it as a bonus action, correct? When Bigby's hand is conjured, that's how
That's
I
right.
control it. And I'm gonna wrap my tail around that, and I guess I technically, if you'd let me, I would also just grab onto the chain with my regular hands too.
Yep, that works. Please go ahead and roll to grapple.
Yeah. All right. Is the chain smaller than a huge?
I mean, yeah, it's literally just a chain. It's not hard to like grab onto.
Okay.
Like it's just put your hand on it. It doesn't like shock you or anything.
Oh no! That just means I have advantage on it on this check.
Oh my gosh.
So strength score is a +8. Oh, that's pretty spicy. That's a 26, good sir.
I hated that, but that was the worst.
That's pretty spicy, Noah says. Okay, yep, that continues to make you guys rotate.
All right, I'm not very strong on my own, but I think this will help out a little bit.
Yeah, no shit. Giant fucking hand. Good job. Good job. Good job.
I do have a clarification question, Noah.
Yes, sir.
Because the hand is magical in nature and like represents my hand. Technically, does the mark of pain appear on it too?
Yes, it does.
Oh well, that's not great. That a magical hand that I conjure in my own mind, the mark shows up on that. That's not great.
Like,
You know, the mark on my hand. The
yeah,
thing- well,
yeah,
it's-
I gotcha. It's weird.
yeah, it's magic bullshit. Hold on.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey, if anyone would like to help, send all the crew you can spare up to the front of the ship.
Crewman!
You guys are about to make a full 180 over here. I don't know if you guys have been looking at Owlbear, but you guys are already turned enough.
If
Yeah,
everyone
maybe it's
pulls
your
at
visual.
once, we can go sailing through the air. They, I want to make them run into their friends. Is essentially.
I mean, big yeet us right over the ship.
Let's do a wheelie, guys. Let's do it.
I want you all to know that under different circumstances, you all would have to be making strength checks to hold on to the ship yourselves and
Well,
stuff
why
like
don't
that.
Not me. Got my tail in there, baby.
Even
I mean,
then,
you can definitely make us roll saves.
Yeah.
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I'm just not. I'm
Like
just
that
not
makes
going
it
to. I'm just
that
not
makes
going
it
to
more
for my own
fun,
purposes.
honestly.
I'm just not going to for my own purposes at the moment.
Okay.
We'll get there if we
It's
get there.
Oriole
Once it
battle.
stops spinning, we all just get like thrown off without a check.
I mean, you
Okay,
guys
we
have
can just
basically
proceed.
turned more than 200 degrees within the past 10 seconds. Yeah.
Let's go, Tokyo Drift.
All right. After Kai is Lucy.
So I guess I'm just gonna go and assist with pulling the chain. That's the plan of action here.
If possible, when she walks up, I'm gonna like wrap my tail around her too and just kind of try to secure her in place as she's grabbing the chain, just in case.
Okay.
She's small.
Okay. Thank you.
Because
Thank
she's
you.
small.
Never mind. And as Lucy walks up, I'm going to be like, "Hey, Lucy, nice of you to join us. Hold on for dear life, I think is the plan right now.
To the chain or the boat?
Both. I think Day's got you though.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Just hold on to the chain. I got my tail. We'll figure this out. I mean,
So
I hope
I'd like
you can
to
swim.
grab onto the chain, and if there's any kind of railing, I kind of want to like push up against that with my feet. I kind of lift myself up off the ground.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds really good.
That's
Um,
basically my turn.
All right.
if-
Fantastic.
and
I'm
if
not
we're
going to let
getting-
you. I'm not going to insist that you guys rotate anymore because you guys are already pretty steep in there. I believe that now all that you're doing is holding the chain. You guys will get dragged with Spear Point in the direction that Spear Point is going.
Right. So with the water, spinning around with Lorilla, I figure it would keep us semi in place with the wind still going that way. So we're not necessarily going too far with them. But if we ever get just, pretty much any closer, I'll command basically Day to bring the chain back so that we don't continue with it.
yeah, it's Callan and then it's me. So I was just gonna try to yank it back on my next turn.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yep. I'm with you. All right. Callan.
Hi, DM. Those awesome new swords that you gave me. You said fire damage, right?
That's correct.
Flammable fire?
I don't know of any other type of fire that is non-flammable.
You
So I
could you could
So
make it
if
non-flammable.
They ran over and attacked the ship. I could set the ship on fire.
This sounds
Where does-
really dangerous.
I mean,
Yep, that's fine.
All right,
he's got
so
the movement speed.
I will use a bonus action to Step of the Winds. And I will say, Captain, I will be right back. And I would like to run across the water to the spear points.
Aye,
And
sir.
leap up so that I'm above like the water level. So I would like to leap and take out my size and stab both of them into the side of the ship.
Ooh, okay. That's totally fine. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a... Oh, hold on. I changed my stats on this, so it's different now. So it's a 17 to hit.
A 17 will hit.
And it's a 27 to hit.
It'll hit.
So I will expend with hits with both of my size. I will expend 1 charge from each of fire damage into it. So that's oodle lolly. 7. Hold on. 8, 16, 24, 32, 39, 43, 39, 43. That's 55 points. 55 total damage, with most of that being fire.
Jeez.
I didn't roll.
Points.
I rolled 4 8s and a 7 and 6 and a 4.
How did you do that much damage again?
I got 2 charges, each 3d8 fire damage with my new size.
Man, that
How many charges do they have?
man,
Just
I
2.
thought,
Just 2.
Okay.
okay.
Jesus Christ.
I balanced it, Kit. Shut up.
I thought my rings were
Says the guy who made Brain's bow.
I didn't say anything about Brain's bow. I said I balanced the says.
I thought
So
my
I will-
onyx rings were cool. Then,
Says who?
Says me.
Say who?
The joke falls flat because it's
We're gonna
pronounced
get
size.
demonetized. Shut up.
So I light the charges, I kick off, do a backflip off, and then run back to the ship because I have 100 feet of movement.
Good Lord. Only this party can do such an incredible job on a sea battle where you guys are running across the water.
That's just
Only
Mark.
you all.
I thought my onyx dagger stuff was broken, and then we got Wind Tomb Kalen and fire stabbing friggin' size.
Yeah, next time you guys are going to be going up against more ships. I've decided that much.
Make it a
I
bigger
mean, if they were firing at us, we would stand no chance.
Right, but it's the fact that they're firing at each other and we're trying to leave instead of fight. That's not a, hey, give us more ships to kill us. That's we're actively trying to not engage in this and get out of here.
Oh,
After
and,
we
Bullhorn
Yeah.
noise.
and technically, Noah, I forgot to add my own stuff to that, so that's an extra 8 damage from just my modifiers.
Woo, total of 63 points of damage.
Yes.
and here I am doing 10.
Oh, I have one dumb question about that. This one I don't know. I know how damage threshold works in old editions, but I don't know how it works in 5e. Does it still reduce all damage by 15, or is it just you have to beat 15 in order to do damage, to do damage? Because it says that with the stats you sent us, damage threshold 15 on a whole.
What are you talking about? I'm sorry.
So the stats that Devin sent us for the ship, the whole
I am
has
not using those. I am not using those.
Okie
stats.
dokie.
You can ignore them.
Yeah, basically he used it for like the hit points and stuff like that were the same. I just posted it there so people had like a better idea of it.
Okay.
But last week he said that it wasn't like completely what he was using.
because I thought they had completely gotten rid of damage threshold in 5e, and then I saw that I'm like oh, they've brought it back.
So I leap back up onto the ship and just salute Yorick, and and that's my turn.
And I just tipped the hat back.
It is day.
Day.
All right, Captain. What do you want us to do? Let go? Keep holding on?
Kyron, were you going to bring your...
Captain, I would say keep holding. We've got a giant flaming mace now. I say swing it for all it's worth.
Yeah, but we also gotta hope we swing around the right way.
Well,
That's
we've
right.
got
We need
12
to-
crewmen.
We still need to get out of here. Release!
Okay. I'm
By
gonna.
the way, hold on. A meta thing about your ship, by the way. Every turn, you guys are able to indicate a 90-degree turn. Not every one of your turns, but at the end of y'all's cycle, you're able to
Right.
indicate a 90-degree turn, either left or right, that your ship wants to go in according to
And-
its movement speed. So just letting you guys know.
Right, and we're still spinning where
At
we
this-
would be
yeah.
heading back the right way.
at this point, where would we be in the spin?
And you guys are exactly where you are now.
Okay. So since I have my anchor attached to the mast, if I pull back, can I do damage to the mast that way? With the assist of Bigby's hand and Lucy?
You certainly can, and they need to give you an additional D6 of worth of damage per their rolls.
So do you want me to just, since I already have it, do I need to roll to hit? Or do you want me to just roll a strength check or a damage roll or what?
Go ahead and roll to hit either way, please.
Okay. And they give me advantage for this or no?
No, they are adding a D6 worth each.
That's 23.
23, yes, you were able to do damage. You have full control.
All right. Ooh, that was bad. So that is for my damage, that's just a 12 plus 2d6 is another 9. So that's 21 points of damage. 22 points of damage. 21
4
points of
from me.
21, 22.
21.
Damage. I know math sometimes.
It's
So
21.
29, because they got 4 from me and 4 from Lucy.
All right, 29 points of damage in total.
Pretty solid.
Oh, I was rolling for that damage. I wasn't. Sorry. I thought I was rolling for the extra. Not them. It's not 29 points of damage.
Yep, it's 21. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. The mast is about to go for spear point. You all can feel the weight of it crack as you pull the anchor back towards you.
So technically, I get 2 attacks on my turn.
You can do it again.
Okay. And this time I'm not trying to grab it. I'm just trying to hit it.
So
All right.
just have it at max capacity and just start swinging it over
I
your
was
head.
about to
and
say.
hit
Mod
whatever.
20.
Mod 20 will hit.
Ooh. Okay. That is a 23 for damage.
Wow.
That will be enough as to where they have lost their movement speed, save for the inertia that they have continuing in the path that they are going. They have lost the first 2 mainsails, and the final one in the back is still very much so on fire with large holes within it as to where air is just passing through instead of giving any sort of traction. Whenever you all pull back the anchor, and then Day just does a one over the head to bring it back into the mast, which is enough to crack it and send it into the ocean.
Woo!
Let's get out of here.
Den,
We still got
What's the
one
catch
more
of the
ship. to
day?
worry about. He's dead. The rate at which we've been turning would have stripped the flesh from him.
And the whirlpool that we're in right now. Just
Where's Calypso? Where's Calypso?
yeah, right.
So what is happening for Din and his new catch?
you have successfully reeled this thing in, but the vast majority of its face is gone.
Okay, so
Ugh.
is it human? Is it elvish? Is it dwarvish? What am I looking?
You were looking at the little remain of human.
Is it alive?
Yes.
Wonderful.
And screaming.
Din with a laugh, like I got the catch of the day.
Christ.
That's Day over there.
What?
Nothing.
Well, then I guess there's not much else I can do because we don't need to turn more. I'd rather not use the spell slot. Wait, are we just gonna ram into the spear point in the direction we're going with their inertia?
We're
We're
spinning the spear
spinning right
point
now.
in
We're just-
to hit
You guys did move forward a space. You guys have basically stopped spinning. I only allowed you guys to spin up to that certain degree, and then you guys would continue forward. It's not like you guys are going to continue spinning towards Luxon's Night. You guys will just continue straight forward at this point.
Oh, I thought with the
Yeah, we thought the inertia was keeping us going around that.
especially with the pulling of the chain as well as Lorilla's water flow and the wind from Q pushing us towards Lux and Solda.
That's kind of what we were banking on, doing a complete and total circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
I don't know if that would.
So you guys are wanting to continue in a circle.
Yeah,
Right.
we were trying
I
to
thought-
slingshot the spear point and then spin the rest of the way and get out of there.
I misunderstood y'all's plan entirely. I
No,
thought
that
you all were trying to go back behind the spear point after it crashed into Luxon's Day.
No, we were
No,
trying to
we
send
were-
the spear point into Luxon's Day, use the momentum from slingshotting it to spin ourselves back around off
Ah,
the other direction.
okay, so you guys are going to end up going more towards Wayfinder again, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully this way.
Then what the heck was the point of going after Spear Point?
To crash them.
To crash
Yeah,
to send it into Luxon's Day.
We would
They
only
didn't
have
care
two
about
ships.
you.
Well, we're
We're
stopping them from
helping-
chasing anyway.
We're
Yeah.
helping the authorities.
Yeah, totally.
Which is something that I would never think I'd do.
Good lord.
I
All right,
look, man.
Kid,
Look.
did that answer your question?
Yes. Okay. So Din would still probably not notice. He's been having too much fun fishing people.
You are a sick fuck, Din.
So I don't actually. I have the movement to get up to the front of the ship and shoot back the spear point. Should I go for 2?
Can
If you get-
Can he go for 2, ladies and gentlemen?
If you
Can
get
he get
2,
the
you
birdie?
get double the points.
Yeah. All right. So this dude seems pretty stuck. So I'm just gonna manacle him, which is a free action.
Man.
With the-
Oh. I
Mhm.
thought you said monocle. I'm
with,
sorry.
with my magical manacles. So he won't go anywhere.
Magical man.
I do. I'll just manacle him to like a post or something.
All right.
Thank
So he
you.
won't be
Noah.
going anywhere. And I'm pretty sure it's a DC 25 for him to escape if he tries.
Oh, you
Okay.
still have those manacles?
Those manacles. They're great. All right, and I will go to the front of the. I don't know what my token is. I think it's to see
It's only-
if
no,
if I could hook another.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
All right. That is a mod 20.
Keep in mind you already have the captain. You are not able to actually grab onto a person even with a mod 20 because you end up hitting the secondary or the last standing mast that's starting to crumble in front of you, and it just sort of gets in the way, and then you just happen to be able to pull it down the rest of the way itself.
And then be like, God dang it! I wanted a person.
Yeah.
All right. So last mask. Okay. Oh well. No person for dead. Well, we'll be going by Luxon's Night soon.
Yeah, you can get Moonwatch.
Yeah, I could try.
Oh.
All right, and that will be my turn because I have like literally nothing to do with my bonus action. Like nothing.
Lorilla, you're up.
Am I within 30 feet of whatever is going on with Big V's hand over there?
You are right exactly within 30 foot if you get to the front of the ship.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move up there a little bit more, and for precautionary sake, cast Water Walk on all those folk.
Ah, nice.
And then continue redirecting the flow of water of whatever we're trying to do.
Welcome to the party, Lorilla. It's getting quite exciting up here.
Don't fall in, but if you do, you won't see.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.
Can't you breathe underwater?
Yeah, but you still sink.
Mm,
I'm not exactly light.
fair
For
point.
yourselves.
All right,
Hello.
Callan.
Why am I saying show off? I just took down a mast with an anchor.
I really don't know.
I guess I got a mast in accident as well.
Dan begins to beat people to death with the mast he caught.
Good, Noah.
And I used the
All right.
mast as a weapon.
Q is up.
Alrighty. So, sorry guys, I was in the middle of something. We just virtually bought a washer and dryer from somebody, so that's exciting. Adulting. I'm going to skip this turn just because I honestly was not
That's
paying
fine.
attention and don't want to do something.
If you
that
just keep
is
your
the-
wind up, then you're working. Just keeping the
Okay.
wind in the direction. That's all you need to do.
I'm gonna keep the wind up.
Great.
Okay.
Zenith, if Zenith is back. Okay. Now it is the turn of, well, the ships.
Oh, they're so close.
Ooh, he's trying.
Look, you go.
Actually, I'd be at the front of the ship. Right there.
Oh, I should be up there too.
That's the back of the ship. Where? I'm so confused at angle.
The back of the ship where York is. The front
Yeah,
of the
where-
ship is where
I was at the
you-
front of the ship. Just try and grab one of them. So I'd be over there.
Under the ship is where Lucy is.
Yeah. I don't know where Lucy's talking.
Under
But
the ship. Under the
Technically,
ship.
Lucy is still wrapped up in Day's tail, standing on the starboard bow right now.
Yeah, that hadn't happened yet. I mean, that hadn't ended yet.
Yeah, go Spear Point. Spear
Come on,
AC.
Spear Point. Come on, Luxon's Day. Let's
Yo-
fucking do this.
York, I got a captain. I have another brilliant idea when it's my turn.
Oh no.
It doesn't involve jeopardizing anyone on our ship.
Please stand by.
you have Bigby's hand
at our
so up, but you can just like
handiwork.
rip off the rudder.
I'm literally about to do that. Or more accurately, I'm going to just turn it. I'm going to turn it and try and break it at that point.
Yeah, could
So
you do
that-
like the open-handed like shove with Bigby's hand and just be like, nope.
I'm pretty sure you can just grapple it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna grapple it.
So DM Noah, what's happening?
The Spear Point is on a direct collision course with Luxon's Day.
Plus they are.
Luxon's Day seems entirely unfazed by this. Horizon's Light, Blonde Rachel, and Wayfinder, all three make their way towards Luxon's Night. You can hear, amidst the screaming of the people aboard Spear Point, now not having a captain, and on said collision course, you can hear just over all of that. You can hear the Luxon Night, the people who are aboard the Luxon Night, specifically Gale, just begin taunting Nicholas Trask, saying that she liked the name Blonde Rachel, that it was very deserving of him to name the ship after his daughter. But more importantly, she says, wouldn't it be a shame if you never were able to get her back because you're hunting the wrong people? That's all.
Doesn't concern us. Yeah.
Doesn't concern you at all. Just giving you some information. Athanasius, you're up, sir.
As a paladin would do. He just begins assessing the situation. The immediate situation to us and on our ship. His once flaming sword, in a posture against all of the other ships, looks around, deactivates the flame, puts it back on his back, and simply begins to walk on the on the deck of the ship towards the captain, very casually, with genuinely no pep or urgency in his step. Pretty satisfied that what's going on. That we're good to go. So he's, I guess, when he's with all of this going on, he's already postured that he believes we're good to go, and that will pretty much conclude his turn without readying anything.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Brain.
Is he serving guests?
Casey.
Casey's doing such a good job.
Five,
Good for
four,
Casey.
3, 2, 1.
Yorick.
Okay. Just bringing it around town. To try and bring us back on the original course, and just begin making our way to land.
All right. As captain, you're able to tell me if you want to go ahead and make that 90-degree turn.
Yes.
And everyone's under the boat.
90 degrees has been made. All right. York, does that end your turn, sir?
I believe so, but everyone can see that he's thoroughly enjoying this. Just
of course.
Biggest smile that anyone has ever seen on his face.
Makes sense.
Give me 1 second.
Night. No.
I'm sorry.
All right, excellent. Then this plan is going to hopefully go incredibly smoothly.
What was that? What was that, Devin?
It was to Noah Carter. He was waiting for a response from me, and so I told him in person because the message wasn't going through.
Okay. So, if each of these squares is 10 feet, correct?
That's correct.
I have enough room to move Bigby's hand over to the ship and just straight up grab the captain.
Of which ship?
Luxon's Knight.
Why?
Why no?
Because you want to talk to him.
No, that was literally just me trying to intimidate her into leaving us alone.
Oh, well then I'll just drop him in the ocean then.
What a
Oh,
gangster.
my
Go
plan
ahead
was
and
to
roll the
shoot the captain of Luxon's Knight with the chain hook when I got to my turn.
Nope. Go ahead and roll the grapple.
Okay. They are a creature of medium size, correct?
Yes.
So I have advantage on that.
Good lord.
Okay. Oh well, that wasn't that great. That's an 11. That's a nat 20, good sir.
Nice.
Very well. You grab Gale Moonwatch directly off the main deck and begin to pull her back as she is kicking and screaming, trying to ready both crossbows, but the arm has, or the hand has encapsulated the arms itself, so she's not actually even able to lift up the crossbows from their from the side position.
No.
All right. And then that was my bonus action. So now I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy on myself, and I'm going to shout to the captain, Excuse me. Hold on.
Which captain?
Gale Moonwatch, the one that is currently within my Big B hand's grasp.
With you.
Gale Moonwatch. Order your sailors to surrender the ship. Or I begin to squeeze.
That's so good.
Or I can just lower you into the ocean and keep you there indefinitely.
I lowly clear my throat. Prefer not to kill her.
Leave. We don't need to kill her.
My companions have advised me.
No,
no.
No, just
They wish
let
not
him
to
go,
kill
let him
you.
go. Let him
That
go.
was great.
But I
Keep talking.
Have advised me not to kill
Hold
you.
me back.
Can you all let me RP, please?
No.
Yes.
Uh,
good.
And thankfully, their calls to my better nature have succeeded. So you get to live for now. And then I'm going to just, in thaumaturgy, I'm going to turn to Day and say, okay, holy shit, that was a complete bluff. I don't have the stomach to kill this person. I don't even know them.
I don't know you. I didn't know you were bluffing. I thought you were gonna freak
No, are you absolutely
even better.
insane? I'm not a murderer.
Oh, this is even better.
I'm not some sort of murder hobo.
I thought this is how you deal with pirates. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Just
No, that was.
put her back over the ship and just drop her like 20 feet
Yeah, drop her.
Drop it?
over the ship. Just lift her back over the night and just drop her onto the deck, like 20 feet high.
All right, that could really kill her though. Why don't I just put her down?
20 feet
Gale
over her
is,
ship is not going to kill her.
Gale is just held, obviously, in place by the hand, but he then gives out a very large, shrill whistle. And right before Spear Point makes a collision, right before Luxon's Day make a collision, the two ships disappear under the water. They begin to not sink, but begin to be summoned up underneath the water, followed by Luxon's Night. But you still have Gale Moonwatch.
Fuck. Hey, I told you to just leave us alone. This didn't have to happen.
I think we're a little past that day.
Just drop her over the water. Her ship will get her. She's fine.
I mean,
is the prisoner still here? The one that I caught?
Prisoners there.
Awesome.
You're not dead at this point.
No, they're bleeding, but not dead yet.
I mean, the question is, if I drop her, wait, no, that's actually perfect because we can slip by.
Or give
You
it to
dropped
the
her ship.
soldiers. Either way.
That's what I'm planning on doing once we move closer.
Yorick's doing something. I don't know what is doing
I'm
hand
just-
motions.
He like gave like a
miming
thumbs up or
along.
some kind of motion to Kai's like give it to the soldiers thing or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just miming along.
Well, because in Kai knows that Yorick doesn't want to deal with authorities, so Kai would do his utmost, and also the day is hunted by the authorities, so Kai would do his utmost to limit the interaction of the two parties.
Just get close enough, drop her on one of the ships, and be like, "Hey, welcome," and let's get out of there.
All right. Well, I use my cast of thaumaturgy for the day. Captain,
Yes.
you wouldn't happen to
Gale
have
Moonwatch also responds with yes.
Fuck you.
sorry, Gale. Captain Yorick,
Yes, Kai.
you wouldn't happen to have thaumaturgy, would you?
You know you can use that unlimited amount of times, right?
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. It's from my. It says once a day. I thought.
No,
because-
No,
it's-
cantrips
no.
you can use regardless. It's the other two spells you get from your
Yeah.
bloodline.
Oh, okay.
That would be a
Then
good
I guess I'll
question.
just cast
Yeah.
thaumaturgy and
Yeah.
I'll be again and to the sailors on the brave ships of Lux and Solda. I present to you Captain Gale Moonwatch. And then I'm
Oh,
gonna move her over. I guess again 20 feet and just drop her.
Oh hell.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
And we deja
Remember
vu
the
right
name
now.
Chiron.
I'm
Don't
not
tell
giving
me
up my
name.
prisoner. Mine.
Beautiful.
He's all mine.
Tell me name.
Us pirates were just like, you always have a pseudonym. You always have an alias.
Yeah, they don't. I'm gonna
So
cancel
you're
commentary again.
dropping. You're gonna be dropping Gale 20 foot in front of Blonde Rachel. Is that right?
Well, I guess I onto Blonde Rachel's deck. I was gonna try to, because it is
Do
the
you have the max
encounter.
range for that?
I mean, it says 60 foot within
It's 60 foot
120.
per
Maybe-
turn for movement. And then I don't know the range of the spell.
But maybe you can get onto the waif, whatever.
I mean, the thing is, is the
Wait, fine.
encounter? It depends on if the encounter's over or not. No.
But still, even if you just kind of got her 20 feet closer to one of the ships and just kind of dropped her in the water over there, be like, hey, this is your problem now. That's
Well,
fine.
I mean, clearly clearly dropping them into water is not the best bet, because she can somehow
Perfect.
teleport entire crews and ships through the water.
You could eat her.
It could. Well, that again, yeah.
Against
That would
the
do a
side
lot
a
of
boat.
damage.
Yeah, that
Could
would
make you
like
feel better.
kill her. Can we move a little closer, Captain? And then I drop her.
Just again, it's Master Hand from Smash Bros. Just flipping
Yes.
like
Yes.
Crazy hands.
Get crazy hand in here. That's right.
Dude, let's go.
Also, if we do get closer, Day is going to bodily drop to the deck of the ship and just hide.
I mean, I can cast minor illusion on you and just cover you
And
up.
it's fine.
What's the plan, Noah?
Decisions.
Can we? So our direction is still going.
It's
Our
140
destination
feet.
is behind them, correct?
That's correct.
So we still need to move closer that way, right?
That's correct.
Still go at an angle.
I mean, will we move close enough in that direction for me to move my hand and drop her on the deck of a ship?
So
A
no, if you look at the
Wayfinder,
board,
potentially yes.
that's 70 from there. So that would be 8 squares,
Hold on, I would
I'm
be.
pretty sure.
Hold on, I would be. I'm
You're up at the starboard bow as well with
Yeah.
me, so you'd be up to near the front.
So if you're from like there, that would be 8 squares. Sorry, 7 squares in
and
front of the ship. So it's
and,
140
well,
feet.
But
right?
she's not with me though.
I know. I'm just telling you, your max range is 120. You need me a little bit closer.
Yeah.
We are
With-
still going forward.
That's right.
And hopefully, my next turn I can just change our trajectory just a little bit to miss the Wayfinder.
I mean, alternatively, I haven't used my broom movement to move 20 feet out in front.
Just make a
So-
call real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna hop on my broom and I'm just gonna move.
All right.
Just close enough
Harry Potter, that bitch.
so that I can drop the captain on the Wayfinder from. You know what? I'll be generous. 15. I don't want her to die.
Is yours the goth-looking one, Noah? The one with the blue circle?
Probably. I assume it's the one at the very front, right here. Here,
Oh,
I'll,
okay. Yep.
that
yep,
one
I'm
right
with you.
there.
Whoa,
Oh God.
blind. All right, you used 20 foot of movement speed. That got you there. And you are able to travel, or you're able to maneuver your hand. That is 30 foot. That is 50 foot. That's 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120. Like you're able to drop it at the back of the boat if you wanted to.
The
So
goal is to
anywhere
blonde
in
Rachel.
here, though, you're good. So just let me know where.
Just drop.
I don't know how to how do I do that little thing, that pointer?
Just drop her in the center of the ship.
There. The closer to the center. Drop her in the center.
Okay, perfect. She's dropped. She's dropped on Wayfinder.
How much fall damage does she take?
Enough. She takes enough to where it's noticeable. Please stop with the pointer. I'm using it as a DM tool. Please stop with the pointer.
It's
It's
enough.
fun.
It's there. The damage is there.
Hey, let's get
Yes,
the fuck out of here.
The damage is there. All right.
Yeah, it's there.
All right. After Noah is Lucy.
So I believe the plot would need to continue a little further before I can properly respond. So
Honestly, same.
I'm really gonna prepare a dodge action.
Prepare dodge. All
Yep,
right.
prepare dodge.
All right. Matt.
Yeah, I think that I just would be I think that I would just kind of be waiting to follow orders from Yorick, and you know, that's about it.
All right. Day.
Yep. Like I said, the closer we get, I'm gonna let go of Lucy. I don't remember if I said that already. And then I'm just gonna literally flatten, just hide down under here as we pass by, just like, don't want to be seen by these guys. And that's it.
All right. Din.
I'm gonna take my captive and I'm gonna go downstairs, med bay or kitchen. I'm thinking med bay.
I don't like that thought at all.
Yeah.
Lorilla.
Oh, I think I'm feeling sick. Let's just keep going where we're going.
Right. I would ask Lorilla to change the water course to put us not on a collision course with the Wayfinder.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Sorry, Matt keeps switching off the thing. Okay, all right.
Dang it, Matt.
He's doing his best.
And give it, man.
That work for you, Captain?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Q.
Alrighty. So I am going to. I think I'm gonna. Diet Coke. Sorry.
I'm gonna Diet Coke.
Did you say Diet Coke?
Yes.
Love that action.
Quality
Sorry.
action.
Quality action. I am going to just ready Eldritch Blast in case someone decides they're going to attack on the ship. But I'd like to just like woosah for a minute. Like Q's gonna
That's good.
kind of relax, let the ship go how it's going, because we're not trying to engage with anybody.
All right. Sounds good. And Zenith.
She did.
Please do not say that. I would be very sad.
I think we would all be.
Huey, you not? Thank you.
All right. Time for some ship movement.
My piece real quick.
Din.
I'm moving my piece before it disappears.
Casey.
I'm back.
Does
I've
this
been
mean
doing
that
my
Lucy's not gonna be
actual-
under the ship anymore?
Yeah, maybe we'll just move everyone off real quick before the ship like teleports us all under it. There we go.
You've been doing a good job, Casey.
Oh no, what are they doing?
We literally just delivered a pirate captain. Leave us alone.
Oh no.
Or is the ship moving? R shape moving.
Oh no.
Hey, remember how York didn't share the fact that we were all wanted,
Yeah,
For that one time
and then I just gave them my name?
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Yeah, so because I legitimately forgot about that until I thought about that just now. So that's some good RP on my part. Inspiration point to me, please.
Unintentional RP.
You get
No,
negative.
you asked for it. It doesn't count.
Dingus.
For being
Ah.
that information was not widely available, Matt.
Yeah, no,
So-
I just hit out of
So
just
are we or
precaution.
are we? Are we being non-violent in this instance?
We're being non-violent.
Oh my
Well,
god. Oh.
Den is technically being violent.
Well, Den actually went below
Well-
decks with his prisoner from the pirates. So
He's being sadistic.
I heard Den is being violent, so
Did's gonna run some experiments.
but Den is down below decks and is not being violent towards the ships that are coming towards us
Right.
is the point.
They don't know Din's there.
Yes, he's being
We have,
sadistic.
tuna
He's
surprise
not
for lunch
inspiring
tomorrow.
violence, though.
I think that was the question is Den actively like trying to attack these ships? He is not.
Right. No.
I mean, if they blast a hole at the bottom, I guess I can be a cannon from downstairs.
But right now you don't
Mm.
even know that they're paying on us, Den, because you're downstairs with your
Right.
torture victim.
So I would only know if they blast a hole in there.
Right, exactly. So Den's just kind of chilling with his little prisoner dude.
I'll name him Todd.
Todd, the
Holding him.
torture victim.
Todd
The
Jr.
that is the name of my teddy bear.
No, Noah Carter.
All right, I'm gonna delete my piece quick because I'm down below.
Kai. Screw you, Kai. You did great, buddy. Good job with the no meta
Someone
RP.
make a glass figure of one of the ships so Q could just go win to him.
No, he just texted me saying I had another insane idea. I'm like, no.
Oh no!
You know, I mean, compared to what we may be
Hey.
about to face, it's a brilliant idea.
Get us out of here.
Brilliance. We need it.
I mean, you could
Um,
always like sink the ship by putting like the
Oh
the
no.
hut in the
That's-
way of their ship so they run
No,
the
it's okay. I
immovable
got
force.
this.
If we hit
It's okay. I
water,
got this.
if
This
we
is
hit
fine.
water, Athanasius is dead.
No,
Period.
We have
Heavy
several people
armor,
that can call.
Everything.
We have several people that can cast water walk on you.
I know a few of us have water walk on us thanks to Lorilla.
Okay.
But I think it was
just
just,
need.
well, I don't think it was you. I think it was just the ones who were holding the chain. So me and Kai and Lucy and Lorilla have water walk.
I don't want to make weird meta moves, right? I'm very much not about that.
Guys,
However,
guys.
recognize that Athanasius is heavy armor.
Guys, from the first ship, you guys are going to take 60 points of piercing damage. Your ship is going to take 60 points
There
of
it is.
piercing damage from the ballistas. And you guys are going to take a total of 54 points from the mangonels.
What part of the ship?
Hull,
Hull has 300 HP.
that's correct.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Oh, it's like
The
destroyed.
second ship, I need to roll to see if it hits. So give me a moment. What is y'all's armor class again?
Or the which part of the ship?
For hull?
Hull is
15, I think.
15.
Okay, if it meets, it hits, right? Well,
Yeah.
never mind. I'm the opposer.
Yes, it is.
Doesn't have to.
Doesn't have to.
That was the first one. Second misses. Third misses. Fourth misses. Oh my gosh. Okay. So
Dang.
due to Luxon, I'm
unfortunate.
sorry. Due to Blonde Rachel not having a captain, it is effectively unable to make attacks.
Wait,
Just
doesn't-
is absolutely failing.
why doesn't the blonde Rachel have a captain?
You guys took the captain from.
No, we took Gale off of
Oh, I'm so
Luxon's
sorry.
knight.
Yep. You're right. I'm
We
sorry.
did not attack the soldiers at all.
Yeah.
Yes. I just misspoke. I apologize.
Okay, I was like, no, we didn't do anything to them.
I don't think it matters at this point.
I know. Oh, sorry, Zace.
And the last one, Horizon's Light is going to do the exact same attacking. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I'm dead.
That's literally me in any multiplayer situation. That's absolutely, that is literally how that goes.
Oh, snaps.
What?
Literally the first one, all 4 attacks hit because it was like an 18, a 19, a 16, and I think a 14, but it's got a +5 mod. But then
Dang.
both ships afterwards were like this. So you guys are just going to
Jeez.
take the original damage, and that's going to be it. But you do hear you do hear a call out from Nicholas Trask for the soldiers of Lux and Solda who are on the Wayfinder to go ahead and stop attacking, stop firing. There's no need. They are of no harm to us. Please. And then Nicholas will just sort of cusp hands around his mouth and say, "Please wait. I have a reward for you. Thank you for your service. Please wait."
Insight.
Yes, insight for sure.
He did say please.
He did.
Insight is 26.
Oh my god. What's your
Yeah, I don't know
modifier
the
for that?
21.
+9, baby.
Ooh, yeah, there it is. Mine's only +5.
Nicholas Trask seems genuinely very grateful for the service that you all have done and means you all no harm.
And why would we?
Cool.
No harm or no harm yet. Or is that like an unspoken sort of clause at the end there?
Can I respond?
Casey, you're welcome at my house any night. I mean you no harm. Infer of that how you will. If that means that I may harm you later, well, by
I
all
know
means,
for a
take that.
fact that you mean I mean you no harm yet.
All right, well then that may be your answer. The rest of your party may see that differently. Yes, Jason, you may respond.
And why, pray tell, are you attacking my ship?
It was a misunderstanding. The crew was ordered to attack all ships that were coming across the border. I have told them to stand down, Captain.
Well, then I hope your reward covers our damages.
It will. You will have free repair if you make port in Lux and Solda.
Oh,
That's where we're going,
Wasn't that the
right?
plan anyways? That you guys were going to restock and reassess situation whenever you got there? Now
yeah,
you gotta
Yorick.
It
Wasn't that our
was.
plan anyway?
Yeah, but our plan wasn't to do so under guard of like actual cops.
Yeah, but
will
I mean,
give you-
most of us
we
don't know
will
there's
give
anything
you
wrong with
same-
it.
Yeah. No one knows. No one knows.
I mean, hey, you also brought 2 cops of the ship, technically.
Yeah,
They're
uh,
Now
let-
you be
gonna be
quiet.
fired.
You be
Let
quiet.
let DM Daddy know us speak.
For them.
I'm trying to speak. He says that he will give you all private passage, that he will give you all a private escort back to land for your service.
Yep, in chains.
Services rendered might very well sway their decisions about us.
I'm sorry?
I said services rendered may very well change their minds about us. It could very well be put forward as an argument in our favor that we like single-handedly took down 3 pirate ships.
And captured Gale Moonwatch.
I will order the crew in general to just kind of set us at a resting pace instead of forward movement.
Sails are drawn.
Right.
Well, why? They seem pretty trustworthy, Captain.
We simply wish to make port at Luxensolda and be on our way. If that is able to be done, then we will comply.
It would be my honor, as I am a hospitable man, to bring you into Luxensolda with such hospitality.
Don't accept an escort. We got this. Day says from under her hiding spot.
No hospitality needed, just to get past this blockade.
Hey, Noah.
Hold on. This is a traveler's ship, yes?
Yes.
The entire reason that we have this blockade is to protect people like you against such horrid beasts as those pirates which you have so graciously delivered to us. We insist.
This feels like a threat.
I kind of lean down and whisper, if we run from this now, they may be even more suspicious.
Sus.
Yeah, when they see half of us, they're going to be even more suspicious.
Well, maybe they don't have to see half of us. I have an idea on how to smuggle us through port.
Oh, I have a lot of experience with that. Under
Hey.
my breath.
We have people that are familiar with speaking with more lawful orientations. You know, again, think anybody that has a lawful orientation. We should be able to come up with somebody to be able to speak with them.
Well, I would
Who do we
nominate-
know with a lawful orientation and is an eloquent speaker?
I would
Legastrian.
or
Brain.
Q.
Athanasius and Q.
Q is lawful.
Fairly certain.
Well,
Oh, very
true neutral.
Q served on the courts of Luxensolda.
It does not mean you're lawful.
But
Still.
either way, he's a member of the establishment.
Athanasius is a member of the establishment.
Very well.
Chief.
Our
of staff.
business is our own, but we will accept the escort to the port and then be on our way.
Very well, good captain. What is the name of your ship?
Old Reliable.
Very well.
Are you sure it doesn't say that on the back of the thing? Because we read it in the bottle.
Very well. Yourself and Old Reliable will accompany the three of us back towards Luxensolda.
It's a doing business.
All crews go ahead and make way to Luxensolda.
Hey,
They
is
all
there?
sort of do an about face, waiting for you all to pass by. But Blonde Rachel is obviously leading the pack.
Full go.
Athanasius mumbles about the bureaucracy of it all. Yes, we get passage, but at what cost? Oh, these people, these processes. The questions. You can see the visible frustration at accepting the convoy. He's not worried about like his safety or our safety being compromised. He's honestly worried about the fact that we're just going to have to go through a bit of bureaucratic process that is irritating to him.
Hey,
As you all are sailing towards Luxensolda, you can see that the captain Gale Moonwatch is lifted up out of the air as she is bound, and is just sort of lifted across the water from here over to the Blonde Rachel, and then taken under taken to the under the deck.
To the brig.
did
Sorry.
you say that? Was that in character or?
No, that was just Devin being excited about the brig.
On that happy note, guys, It's 9:52. Let's call a quick halftime. We're actually going to do a halftime. So be back here right at 10 o'clock, and we'll see you guys in just a minute.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ, that was
The
stressful.
best.
Oh my God.
That was a
You
fun.
guys
Yeah,
are
I
popping
couldn't
out and
catch the
popping back
people.
in. Someone at my district contacted me because they need me to write in on a grant and it's due tonight. And they were
Ooh.
like, hey, we need a bio for you for this grant. And I'm like, okay, cool. Here you go.
Grants are so much fun.
Oh my God.
I'm a grant partner as the only secondary art teacher at my district.
That's exciting. Oh my goodness. No. I mean, seriously, moving forward, the fact that you've been engaged with a grant, oh man, there's a lot of leverage in moving different places with jobs and having like access to being like, hey, this is what we did. This is my role in that. This is what we got out of it. That looks beautiful in a lot
But
of
also,
different spaces.
if I end up staying in McCormick, which is unless things continue to
Sure.
unless shit
Degradate,
continues
yeah.
to hit the fan.
Yeah.
Drew, you know how I was telling you about the thing I was watching this morning? It's basically rural arts, using art as a way to get mental health care to rural students.
Yeah.
The grant partner, she's basically the arts coordinator for the small museum that's in McCormick, basically said, if you want to put that as a agenda item, we have funding for that. We can make that happen. And it would
Absolutely,
be a structured program for mental health care, and it would be like hiring a mental health professional for the year and like things like that.
Yeah.
And that would be for next school year, which could be really cool.
Yeah, in a more like almost long-term situation. And trust me when I say, I hope that your situation doesn't get to the point to where you feel like you need to or you have to like move different places. I hope that doesn't happen, right? That you're able to invest
I
in
swear to God.
not only your students but your system. But that precedent of saying like, yeah, this is what we've said. You would be able, again, as somebody that's like your name and legal identity is associated with that grant on a governmental level, you're able to pull that and bring that into different contexts and say, hey, this is something we were a part of then. I was a part of it then. We can adopt similar propositions, similar language, similar contracts almost to appeal to. And it's, if we go through the similar channels, same, similar processes, I'm able to bring to your district or to whomever that you happen to go to, there's a possibility that I can get us resources for various things that can help improve not only, the lives of, children, but also, sort of add, administrative processes that goes into the holistic kind of system.
Absolutely.
That's something that with C3, it's a more how to put it. Nonprofits, one way to put it, almost like philanthropic kind of thing, is to put it with Greenwood, and more kind of social justice is one way to put it, but more bringing together different faith communities, but also specifically different ethnically based faith communities is something similar to somebody that is involved with that. He's done a lot of work with Piedmont Tech and this and that, and he is literally part of what he does is literally he writes grants and it's kind of explained a lot of the processes behind grants, but also like the implications in a short and long term of what grants can do, not only for institutions but also for people that are engaged with them. So if and when you believe that it can be something that's success, like it's actually fruitful, right, and necessarily as mental health is in this kind of day and age, to be associated with a grant, especially regardless of the amount of money, but the fact that you have appealed, it has been accepted, and things have followed through from it, looks incredibly good to anybody that is going to potentially look at you as a potential candidate. That is a very firm thing. So I'm very excited to see that, come about.
At the very least, like
Yeah. I'm super excited for
Yeah.
some of the prospects of in the freezer, please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited for the prospects. I'm hoping that things settle out from what's going on right now. It's an absolute shit show currently in my district.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of rolling with it. Yesterday and today, just doing the conference stuff has been really nice.
Probably a good break.
Oh,
honestly.
absolutely. Like I've literally opened and closed aromas for the last 2 days, and that's just been a nice space to decompress.
It's a cool routine.
It's an interesting routine. Yeah.
I guess as somebody that's done it for probably 2.5 years,
Mhm.
it's a pretty cool routine.
I got to go to the library today, and that was nice. And I have a bunch of books and reading materials for my next unit that I'm doing with my 7th graders, which it's so exciting. We're doing anime and illustration as a unit. I have some kids that are very I was going to do an origami unit, and then just through kind of getting to know the kids, I've changed courses with that. And so I did have to search to find anime and books. I had to scan through each of the books, make sure there wasn't too much boob or butt.
Just fun material, sus material. Let's go with that.
Yes.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Absolutely.
Full Metal
Full Metal Alchemist, Fairy
Brotherhood.
Tale. Well, Evangelion, but it's really too dark.
No,
Okay.
come on. It's the
It's
show
beautiful.
everyone needs to watch.
It's beautiful.
Ava
beautiful.
4.0 comes out in 4 days.
Yes.
Okay, so
We're
the thing
excited,
is, it's
but-
for 7th graders, and I know
Exactly.
they might see some of this content, but there's a difference between them watching that content at home and me utilizing that content as instructional material.
Yeah.
And so I'm
Very
having to
much.
gear it more towards what is made for younger audiences so that I can know that the content is appropriate for what I'm using in class.
Moon.
Code Lyoko.
it's
Oh,
It's a French anime. It's rather old, but yeah, that would be a good one.
Love that. Love that.
Oh my god, I'm so glad people know what that is.
Okay,
Oh,
anime
man,
friends,
so good.
send me lists of things that I need to include in this unit because this is something I am not knowledgeable on. Also, the next